Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Level of Brotherhood. I'm Ryan. This is Sailaway Simulator. It's been a while since I've been in here, but they've updated the
Hello.
and that's Kafkas, and so she says hi. It's been a while since we've updated a video here, did a video update. They've made some changes specifically to the races and whatnot. So I thought I'd jump in here on a Sunday morning and do a quick race. I'm gonna cut this guy off. I feel bad about it. We're gonna try to time this out. The race is gonna start in 2 minutes. I kind of want to just be ready. I'm letting the sails do whatever they want right now. I want to be ready so when the bell goes off, we're crossing that line with some speed. So that's kind of what my process is here. So we're going to kind of go over here where these boats are, and we're going to take off. There's a ton of boats here in the race, so I don't have high expectations of doing well, but I mean, we got 1 minute, 40 seconds here. We'll cross over here. Get about to these guys' line, and we're going to turn. We're going to try to, this is the shape of the race. It's an in race here. Up, up, down. It's the Sham El Sharik. Is that Sham El Sheikh short race? So we're gonna make our turn now. And hope that we don't cross the finish line within the first minute here. We want to get the right angle here this way. I'm turning my head. That's not what I mean to do. So I'm going to get a true wind angle of 45-ish. There's the wind. Get our sails trimmed. Good. I've got the jib up currently because we don't have a whole lot of. We don't have a tremendous amount of wind. We got some, so we got 30 seconds to cross the line. We don't want to cross the line early. We want to time this about right. 27 seconds. Right there's the line. I think we might be good. 17 seconds, 16 seconds. As far as I know, there's no collision, so I'm not worried about hitting anybody. They fluffed their sails, and they've got them tightened back up. They're running a bit more of an angle than what I wanted to. I'm just going to run. See if I can just run right through them. There we go. 7 seconds into the race, and we're crossing the line with a little bit of speed. So that's kind of the point. That's kind of what we wanted to do. Check our tattletales. They look good. This is a manual all race, so like really having to check all the sails and get the backstays and stuff right. Like I said, I'm not going to be super great at it, but we're gonna give it a shot here. All of us are kind of running the same line here. My angle might be a bit too much at 71%, so we're gonna bring it in. See if we can't grab as much air as possible at that 45 with the true wind angle. Speed dropped a little bit, but it's that dance between, speed and let's try, where's my jib? Gecko's got some. Give it a little bit more loft. It's not the direction we want to go with that, I guess. So just go back and tighten that back up. It's doing well. Let's check, see if the trim can tell me what I need to do. Top of the sail is too tight. Pull the traveler to ease the sheet. This one doesn't have a traveler, does it? Oh, here. Here it is. That's the traveler. Oh, give me the traveler back. It's tightening it up. We need to take it that way. And now bust it up. Let's okay. This guy's already turning. A lot of guys are turning. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Made a mistake there. It's a little bit of a gamble. Like, it's like, who's going to be the first guy to turn? And then, are you going to follow suit, or are you going to try to run your own race? There's always a bit of a gamble. Doesn't look like anybody else is running their Janakers, though. It looks like they're all running their jibs. With only, like, you know, 5 mile an hour wind. We're capturing about as much as we can capture, I think. Some of these guys are already turning back. We're just going to run past the line, and then we'll come back. You know, you lose speed when you tap. But obviously you don't want to be way out here. So if we can get up to, like, this point before we turn, I think that'd be okay. Top of the jib is too tight. Ease the lead car back. That's over here somewhere, isn't it not? Ease it back. Okay. Where's the jib hay yard? There we go. Ease the hay yard or the backstay. Put the hay yard just at 100 instead of 110. Jib lead car. Main outhaul, Cunningham. Where's the backstay? Apparently I don't have one. That's fine. Watch the map, fool. Okay, honestly, I don't feel like we're doing too bad. There's a lot of boats behind us. That guy's turning back. 4.6 miles an hour, knots per hour, whatever it is. 4.6 knots, that's not bad. Let's jump to the other side. See what's going on. So far so good. There's some guys turning already. But I mean, right now we're doing well in speed. Oh, we've lost some for whatever reason. Is it because I jumped sides? Three knots. Oh, it's because our angle. There we go. Pick the wind back up. Peak the wind back up. Pick some wind back up. Okay, back up to 5 knots. Some guys are turning. A lot of guys are turning. Okay, let's make the turn. Not quite as far past the line as what I wanted to go, but try to catch it. Ease it. Boom. Jump sides. Well, we both did okay there. Get a little bit closer on the angle. 5 knots. 3 knots. And you really got to watch that angle. Then we're gonna do like a short shoot here. wish I could get a little more wind out of that jib. I'll be honest. Okay, yeah, we're going to do a short shoot. Real big short shoot here. I'm going to turn now. And we're never going to do anything better if we just do what they're doing, is the way I feel about it. Well, it caused him to turn. We've got to do something a little bit different if we're going to gain some ground, which is true, I think. You lose speed when you turn, so the fewer times you can turn, the better. There's the gecko. Just cut it right off its end. These two are going to collide, I'm further certain. It's okay though. I really, there's some other things that the game has added here recently that I could share with you, but I can't do it while we're doing the race. And that is, it's added some more, what's it called? Like paint schemes. What are those things called? Like that's one of the new paint schemes. It's added the opportunity to add your flag to your boat. What's it called? Not vanity. Liveries. So we're gonna swing it back. Try to watch it this time and not get too far ahead. Not let it go too far past. Perfect. Yeah. So 5 knots right now, which is good. We're just tweaking. We're tweaking. I wish I could figure out the jib. I don't know. Ease the backstay. Pull the lead car forward. The backstay. Ease the backstay. Ease the backstay. I understand what it's trying to do. It's trying to like pull the point over here, and then put more loft in the sails. But oh man, we're not in a good spot. We were not in a good spot there. Come on, get it to speed up. Pretty good. Okay, and now. Too much. It's a valuable time. The wind catches that nose of the boat. If you let it go too far, man, it just keeps pushing. Just keeps pushing. Do another short. I don't know if the shorts actually make a difference. Maybe that's just who I'm racing. Maybe I don't need to be worried about them up there. I just need to be worried about that guy. 12 minutes in, though. We're going well. I'm excited. I'm going to be quiet here for a second. I'm going to turn the microphone down a little bit and just turn the sound up, because I've had some requests about what the game actually sounds like. Alright, so that's what the game sounds like. I know my volume setting's about half, but it sounds like, man, I made a few mistakes there when I wasn't talking. Taking through a group of coffee, I lost the wind angle, and then I thought, well, I wonder if I could just set this, it would keep adjusting to the wind, and then of course it released my sheets, and it was not good. It was not good, so we're in this line here. Being very careful to ride that as close to 45 as we can. I'm looking at this number right here. If you see where my mouse is, this is the true wind angle. This is where we get the biggest bite of our air while still moving this direction. That's my old plan, man. Somebody's way out there. I tried that, buddy. It doesn't seem to work, so just so you know. Maybe you can do it better than I could, but it didn't seem to work for me. We're going to turn. So we're not getting the full 5 knots anyway, so might as well turn. Don't let the nose go. The nose went to 80. Oh, it's beautiful. Almost 6 knots. I love it. Oh, wish we could carry that speed all the time. Just go soaring past this guy. Shoo. Tighten the sail up a little bit. 53 degrees. It's not a good angle to be at, but I do like being at 5 knots, so. Somebody's way out there too. Look at those guys. Switch sides of the boat. So we're up on the high side. We can see. That guy's turning to follow. We're at the back of the lead pack is the way I would describe our current situation. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more into the wind. We're going to lose a little bit of speed. We got to get that angle. It's not a good angle right now. Rolling right along. We get a little bit of boost coming down this wave. Not much. Not much at all. I'd say we're not the back of the lead pack. I'd say we're the back of the pack, which was to be expected. Like I said, nothing on. Oh, there's time people started, I guess. That's my speed right there. Oh, somebody's making 7.3. Okay, we're gonna turn. Don't let the nose get out of control. A little bit more, a little bit more. Stop. Okay. Jump to the other side of the boat. Check the sails. Can't pull it any tighter. Change our degree a little bit. Maybe pick up some speed. There we go. See, if the wind coming in like from this angle, we actually make a little bit more. Do we? I don't know. Which would we make a little bit more northern direction for? It feels like we go north more this way than what we do on this way. Seems like we're flatter this way. I don't know. Almost 5 knots. Bin East Eyes. Cocoa Rum. Pepper's Ghost Pigeon. See, 51 degrees and almost 5 knots. That seems to be like a good... But I'm not making any head ground. I'm not catching anybody. In fact, I am the end of the train. So... It's probably because my sails aren't trimmed right. Well, let's do some experimentation here. See if we can get some more out of our jib. Like we could there for a second. Watch our degrees. Don't get tunnel vision. That feels better. Ease the backstay. Backstay can get any more eased. Halyard. Okay, there we go. Telling us that's about as good as it can get, I guess. There's no tips on the jib anymore. The main. Pull the outhaul. Okay. Alright. We want to pull the traveler towards us. And then ease the sheet. That looks pretty good. Right? Alright, let's see where we are on the map. Let's make sure we don't get lost. Oh no, I clicked off the screen. Okay, let's turn. Okay, we're crossing the north. Oh, too far, too far, too far, too far. Ooh. Bring the nose back. Bring the nose back. Okay. Let it pick up some speed, and then we'll close in. There. That feels pretty good. Tattletales look good, except for on the jib. That wasn't doing much. Need to open up the wind angle. Pick the speed back up. Oh, he's not gonna make it, is he? He's gonna have to turn. Okay, maybe we'll get lucky, and these guys will all attack at the same time I'm coming by. I'll get to jump on some. Some of them are starting to attack. Some of them are not, though. Like, how is he running that line? That's more than a 45. We're actually not doing terrible, knots wise. Degree wise, we're doing much better. Okay, they're starting to attack. We're going to do the same thing, I think. Oh, I made a mistake. I think. Maybe not. Let me get a burst of speed going this way. Towards the buoy. The wind angle has changed slightly. Oh, there's the buoy. We're going to do a little bit of a pop, I believe. See, I made a mistake on the tack before this tack. If I had went out a little bit wider, I'd have been with these guys. Oh, look at that spray in my face. That's right. I'm on the low side. Okay. Now let's turn back. Looking for the buoy, looking for the buoy, looking for the buoy. There's the buoy. Which one's the button for the jib halyard? Jib halyard. In. Okay. So we're going to hit in, and then we're going to raise the Janaker in just a second. See if it's going to let me cheat death just a little bit here. I'm skirting. Now, I think it would have actually counted if I would have just ran into it that way, but let's try not to be cheaters, even if it means we're coming in last already. We're in the irons. We gotta get turned. We gotta get turned. We gotta get turned. I can't quite see it. There it is. There it is. There it is. In. I'm gonna lower this guy. We gotta get this guy moving. I gotta get some forward speed going while we're getting the other thing going. The wind at our back like this, we want as much fabric in the air as we can get, so. There we go. Paddle tails look good. Let's get the trim on the Janaker. Looks good. I tried to mess with that before the race, so. Looks good. That wasn't a terrible switch, I don't think. Ben is way out front. Gonna beat Bruno or no? I don't know. Coming in last. Coming in last. This is the long part of the race. And we just gotta do the upwind again. So hopefully at that point it'll be maybe the wind. No, that's right into the wind again. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll figure it out tomorrow. So if you guys like what you saw here, make sure you come back tomorrow and see how the end of the race is going to go. I'm pretty sure I can predict it. But if you want to see the dramatic comeback, then make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when the video goes live. If you got any suggestions on what I need to be doing better, let me know as well. Or if you got any videos you want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.